This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2002 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's a 7.3 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's Lariat, which is leather, and it's the off-road suspension package. This truck was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Has 255,909 miles. It was sold to us on a clear title. It has a clear title. Really pretty truck. Interesting, it gets here. We didn't like the way the motor ran at all. Did a compression test, had some funky compression, had a lot of blow by. So it's a really pretty truck. We decided to put another motor in it. So this is what happened. We installed a used 7.3 motor purchased on eBay. Motor has 134,000 miles. We compression tested motor on the ground, which means before installing motor. All 8 cylinders, 330 to 340 pounds. Very good. All 8 glow plugs are replaced. Starters new. Oil and filter, obviously. Air filter, cam sensor, obviously coolant too. Ignition and door lock cylinder were replaced due to theft damage. My guys gave me a little post-it. Backup sensors are in op, not because they don't work, but because the car thief stole the switch. There's a little plate on the dash that runs the parking sensors and the 4x4. And we can't buy the one that has both anymore. All we could do was get the 4x4 working. So all the wiring's back there, but they don't make that switch anymore that has both on it. If you can find it, plug it in, you'll have parking sensors. It's very bizarre. Also, I do know, my guys tell me that the driver rear window is in op. We think it's a window regulator. We're getting one. That'll work fine, okay? Runs and drives great. No blow-by. Getting very rare in this condition. Let me see what this is back here they handed me. This is the eBay ad. We bought a 2002 F350, F250, F350, same thing, 7.3 diesel engine, drop-in, 134,000 miles on the motor. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around this truck. I'll point at stuff you might want to look at in the photo gallery closer. You'll see a little magnifying glass icon in the photo gallery. Drag that icon over any photo, and you can zoom in with that. Okay. It has the typical late 90s to mid 2000 peeling paint thing, which some of it has been touched up, kind of. There's a little peel going on here. I think there's one over the door, a little bit on the tailgate. Very common for pretty much all American makes in the 90s and mid 2000s. Actually got a couple Chevy trucks here that are doing the exact same thing. There's the spot over the door, right? We're up here. The point of these videos is not to sell the truck, by the way. It's to make sure that whoever buys it knows what they're buying, knows everything we know, and gets what they paid for, okay? Basically, most of our, probably 70 to 80% of our buyers are from out of state. They'll pay us by wire. We'll ship to Nebraska, Minnesota, Canada, Tortola, Samoa. Here's a little bit more of that right up here. So it can't go there and then not be what we said it was. All right, so we have to be very, very, very careful to make sure that we tell you everything that we know so that you're not surprised. Like I said, it came with the factory sensors, but for some reason the car thief thought that was important to steal, and maybe it is. I mean, he probably stole the only one in the world, so maybe that little thing on eBay, which by the way we've looked for, might be worth a lot of money. Probably got the only one. All right, let me fire this guy up. All right, let me go under the hood real quick. In a second, I'll go inside and I'll show you when we get inside the truck, I'll show you the Carfax, Kelley Blue Book, and the title from the insurance company. There's the Ford stamp here, obviously a new air filter. Stamp there, Ford stamp there, new battery on this side. All the stickers where they belong. Ford stamp here, Ford stamp here. There's another Ford stamp right there. So you know all the front end parts are original. Obviously that matters, right? Look at that. That is beautiful. There's a little bit of blow by, but man, that is like 50,000 miles 7.3 blow by. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. Close that. Window, door locked. Let's see. All right. Interior is great in this truck. Seat forward, back, up, down, back up, down, front tilt up, down, heated seat on and off. Let's see. That is just the warranty guide. There's no manual, it's just a warranty guide there. No rust. Nice. Sure, I unlock the doors. Lately I've been locking myself out, which is awesome. There's your window. All right, let me show you the paperwork I was talking about here. We'll start with Kelly Blue Book on the truck for an 02 F250, 255,900 miles. Of course, it doesn't take into account it's got a brand new motor. Typical listing price with 255,000 miles would be $15,827 with a range of $13,300 to $16,200. I wish you could add value to the truck for the motor. All right, here's the Carfax. Here's the VIN. History and events affecting this vehicle's value. They say it's worth $14,270 at Carfax. Again, without a without a motor with half the mileage. All right, boom, boom, boom. Here's the VIN. No accidents reported. Did this Carfax 8/14 of 19, so the Carfax is 2 days old. Today's the 16th. Stolen 9/4 of 16, recovered 8/8 of 18. That's probably why, after all the good services it had, that it had a bad motor, because it was gone for that long and they probably roughed the crap out of it. I was looking at that thinking, why would it have a bad motor with that great service? Because it was gone for the last 2 years, that's why. Oklahoma, state of Oklahoma, here's your VIN. It was State Farm was the seller of the vehicle. They sold it with 255,909 miles to Wheel Kinetics, okay? We took that title and we got a clean Arizona title. There's the VIN. Wheel Kinetics is now the owner on the title with that many miles, 255,909. That is a clear Arizona title. So now you've seen all of the paperwork for the truck. All right, we're gonna go on a ride here in a second. Oh yeah, this is the window they said doesn't work. This is the one that we're working on. It worked and now it doesn't. We think a window regulator maybe. But before you take ownership, it will work. Let's see if it works off the, see, not even on the master switch. So it's definitely the regulator, I would say. All right. Out, in, down, up. Side out, in, up, and down. Seat forward, back, up, down, tilt up, down, tilt up, down. Everything works there. Heated seat on and off. Let's look at the bottom of the doors real quick. That looks great. Yep. There's your VIN right here. Tilt wheel. Oh, air conditioning. Oh my God, the air conditioning is freaking frigid. Oh God, it's so freaking hot today. They said it was only 108 today. Yesterday it was 109. My ass, today was 109 too. Obviously they stole the radio. I tell people all the time, they were nice enough to leave the plug. We don't do radios, because if we bought a used radio, you just take it out, put it in your garage, and go to Best Buy and get some, you know, wireless, whatever, and, you know, you wouldn't need it. Anyway, this is what we're talking about. We couldn't find, this is the one from a 6.0, this switch here for the 4x4. In the correct switch has both this and a parking sensor switch. They don't make them anymore. Ford doesn't have any in stock. We can't get any at the junkyard. They're gone. That's why the parking sensors don't work. All right, there's the adjustable pedals. That's down, that's up, those work. Air is blowing ice cold, which I need more of, and it's blowing hard too, but it is freaking hot as frick. All right, there's overdrive off and on. Put it into neutral. We go to 4 low. Now we're in 4x4 low. See that there? All right, drive. And in 4 low and reverse. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go to 4 high. So 4 low goes away. Now we're in 4 high, drive. And reverse. Neutral. Now we're gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. All right, let's go for a ride. If you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, following will happen. You'll have to pay taxes. Taxes are whatever your state tax rate is, plus our city of 2.6%, and a $250 dock fee. Very simple. If you're gonna pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price. There's no tax, there's no dock fee, there's nothing. If you do pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. Sign it off to you, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately, and then we'll mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. You'll have the truck shipped to you, you'll get the title out of the mail, the truck will show up, you'll go to motor vehicles in your city, and you'll have a new set of plates in your state. Very simple. Deposit. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, the truck will stay for sale. So please make sure that you get the deposit in. It's a very rare vehicle, all right? And once people get past the 250 and find out the motor's got 130, it's gonna be on like crazy, all right? So get your deposit in. Once we have that deposit, your name goes in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you and the world will know that it's yours, okay? The last part of every video, I say the exact same thing for, I don't know, thousands of videos for 13 years. I encourage you to watch any of the videos you find, and you'll hear me at the last 2 or 3 minutes say this. We don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay them. Keeps the price down. We don't have a latte machine and a scone bar and sandwiches and an attendant and a back scratching machine and all that crap either, all right? So you're not paying for that either. That's not the price of the vehicle. We don't have to pay for it, so you don't have to pay for it. They do at Precision Toyota and the Auto Mall dealers, they do. That's all rolled into the price of the vehicle. So you're saving money there. They also know that if they sell you this truck and it breaks, they're gonna have to fix it. So they add money to fix it in the price of the vehicle when they sell it. We don't do that either because we're not fixing your truck. When this truck breaks, you're fixing it, whether it's minute 1 or year 25 from now. You're the owner, okay? We give you all this information, Carfax, what we did, what we know, so that you can make a good decision and be the owner on day 1. If you need somebody to write you a check for a window motor or a radio knob or a injector or something, you're at the wrong place. We're not doing that, okay? So please make sure that you understand that, all right? But what else? God, this is a school zone and I'm doing 40. That's a good idea. That's how you get a gigantic ticket. Not that anyone's gonna notice this gigantic truck. Anyway, that's how we roll. We just want to make sure everyone knows how we operate, and that there's, you know, so there's no surprises. Okay, we don't want anyone angry or upset, you know, not knowing how this works. Okay. That being said, it's a hell of a nice truck. It's the end of an era, and I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, go through the ad, make sure you know what you're doing. If you don't know diesel, please ask somebody. We have plenty of people on these vehicles. We don't need the wrong person. Like I said, the key to our business is making sure the right person buys the vehicle. We're not like the brick and mortars that, you know, the one person who hops in the vehicle that day has to buy it because they may be the only person in an entire year that gets in that truck. So they got to sell it to them at all cost. So they'll say anything. We don't. 800 people plus will see this thing every day. So what we need is the right person. Just so you know, we also have a very full property. We're starting to pick up sales right now. Middle of August is when things start to happen, and they are. We sold a couple today. We sold 2 or 3 yesterday. I think 3 yesterday. We'll have space soon. When we have space, the price goes up. Right now, we're trying to make room. So now is a very good time to try to buy this truck. All right? I think that's about it. Let me get the cluster up here a little bit closer so you can see a little better. That glare sucks. There you go. Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you for your time.